This vlog's gonna be a little rough, guys. I apologize. Alright, YouTube, welcome back to this week's vlog. I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a different one. If you guys can't tell by my voice, my congestion, all of that, I am suffering from a head cold. I don't know what happened, but like I woke up 2 days ago and I just like, I had something right here that just kind of felt like crap, and I lost all my color. I haven't been able to train right. I can't breathe. I'm sucking down cough drops, hot tea, all that crap. So, and ironically, I'm just going to do a talking vlog today instead of a day in my life, because as we all know, it's not going to be interesting. This week's vlog is actually going to be for any kind of new gym goers, people making those New Year's resolutions, since that time is just around the corner. Yay. Kind of just generalized tips and tricks to get yourself into the gym and feel a little bit more comfortable, guys. That is it. That's just the goal of this vlog. So let's get started. My very first tip for anyone who is in the gym is to just have a plan. Whether you are following a workout given to you by someone else or your coach's workout or something like that, go to the gym with a plan. If you're going to work arms, stick with working arms and shoulders. If you're going to work lower body, stick with working lower body. You know, you're more likely to go and set yourself up for success if you have an actual plan in place to go to the gym, because then you kind of have a checklist and you can get it done. Plain and simple. Tip number 2 today is to set yourself a goal, but make it a realistic goal. Whether it is to lose 5 pounds in the next like 2 months, whether it's to lose 5 pounds in the next 2 months, whether it's to increase your strength, whether it's to increase physique, you know, find your why and set yourself a goal. If you're going to the gym for any other reason but yourself, you're not going to find any kind of pleasure in going. Health and wellness is all about you and how you want to be as a person, not necessarily how you want to project yourself to others and to find self-acceptance with other people. As far as your goals are concerned, make sure that they are SMART goals. I will put what a SMART goal is here, but basically you want to make it specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based. As a specific goal, you want to make it direct, detailed, and meaningful for you. So if that means I want to lose 5 pounds so I can fit into the pair of jeans that I just bought last week, that's a specific goal. Make sure it's measurable. So again, with weight loss, 5 pounds, you can measure that on the scale. You can see that on the scale. Fitting into the pair of jeans, you can see that, and then also you would be able to take pictures and notice the difference as well. If it's attainable, you want to make sure that it's realistic. People set all these big goals for themselves, like, oh, I'm going to lose 50 pounds in 5 months, or I'm going to lose this, and this, and then if they're not obtaining that because it's not a realistic goal at the time, they get discouraged and then they stop going to the gym. So you want to make sure that it's going to be realistic, and you want to start small. So make sure it's like, I want to lose the 5 pounds, or I want to step on stage. Make sure it is, again, realistic, a realistic goal. And then also make sure it's time-based. Whether it is, I have a wedding to go to in 2 weeks, or like 2 months, I want to lose this weight in 2 months, I'm stepping on stage in 12 weeks. If you are a competitor, that's a goal. You know, you want to make sure that it is time-based, because again, if you have your deadline, you're going to have to stick through it to hold yourself accountable for it. My third goal is to find yourself someone who is going to hold you accountable. Tell someone your goal. Make sure that they are interested in it and they are going to keep you accountable, whether it's a friend or a trainer. A trainer, you know, trainers or nutritionists, when I get my CPT, I'm going to do this, they make you usually check in at least every other week, if not every week, just to make sure you're staying on track and you're being accountable for yourself, and sending in progress pictures and everything. If you have a friend, make sure that they can go to the gym with you and they're pushing you, you know, and you're not just sitting there saying that you went to the gym when really you did one exercise and then sat in the sauna. You know, check in with somebody continuously, or have somebody ask. Your spouse is a good one too, so that way if they notice you getting off track, they can be like, hey, how is your weight loss going? Or they can even throw in some positives there with you too. My fourth tip, and a lot of people are not going to like this one, is turn off your damn cell phones, or at least put them on do not disturb. It's the worst thing in the world when, especially as someone else who goes to the gym, you need a piece of equipment and somebody's on there for 10 minutes just checking Facebook, checking Instagram, texting, not paying attention to their workout. You'd be surprised how much better you are going to perform in the gym if you have no access to your phone whatsoever. Now, that being said, sometimes you need your phone. You need your phone sometimes for music, to keep you motivated in the gym, to reference your workouts if you have mobile workout plans and you didn't write them down, or if you need to send in lift videos to your coach or check in pictures to your coach. But I highly recommend, if you can, to put it on do not disturb, so you're not getting those text messages mid-set, mid-rep, and then you are also leaving it in the locker room if you can, because it'll just keep you more focused on your goals and your lifts if you don't have that availability. Another goal is to set yourself a time limit, whether it's going to be I'm going to finish my workout in 30 minutes, an hour, 90 minutes, whatever it is, set yourself a time limit. And this kind of ties into my next tip, or my last tip, because so many people get disheartened with workouts because it takes them 2.5, 3 hours to complete it, but a majority of that time they're on their phone and they're being distracted. They're not actually taking the time. I notice it myself when I am actually talking to my coach during my workout. I'm easily there for 2.5 to 3 hours. Whereas if I put my phone on do not disturb, I don't answer emails, text messages, Instagram messages. I'm not worried about taking pictures or any of that. I can generally knock out my workout in about 45 minutes to an hour if I don't have cardio. So set yourself a time limit and make sure you get your workout done. Now, don't rush. Tip number 6, go get familiar with equipment and movements at the gym. If you're very new to the gym and you're very intimidated by other people going about their business, doing their workouts, and you're not sure exactly, if you're not sure you know what you're doing or where certain equipment is, go to the gym during a time that it's not as busy, so that way you can kind of walk around, you can look at the equipment, you can get yourself familiar with the equipment, you can do movements with lighter weight, you can get yourself into that mind frame and get yourself more comfortable with the environment. Because if you get yourself more comfortable with the environment, when it's not busy, when it is busy, you'll be able to go in there and feel more comfortable. Also, if you are starting a new program written by somebody, whether it's myself, another trainer, another nutritionist, whatever it may be, and there's movements on there that you're not exactly sure of, or you haven't performed, or you're not comfortable with, always start with lighter weight. You don't want to go heavy and cause yourself an injury, especially early on, because then you're also going to get really disheartened and everything. You don't want to hurt yourself. That's all that is. So get familiar with your movements with lighter weight, bare bars, whatever it may be. Hi. My next tip number 7, is document your progress. Don't be afraid to document your progress. It's a lot easier to see it if you have continuous documentation. Take a starting picture. As cheesy as it sounds, nobody likes looking at themselves when they feel their worst. You're not going to be happy with your pictures. I mean, I'm assuming that's why you're getting started in a fitness journey. So take those first pictures. In 2 weeks, after being consistent, take those same pictures, same lighting, same clothes, take them and then compare them. You will start seeing very small differences. Also, if it helps, get a scale and track your weight. A normal weight, though, fluctuates about 5 pounds every day. The important thing is taking the average every week and seeing if there is progress, whether that is to gain weight or lose weight. So take progress pictures, write down weights, get an app that helps you track it. If your goal is to increase how much you are lifting in the gym, write down what weights you are doing, and also see if you can push yourself with the same amount of sets, same reps next week with a heavier weight. The important thing is, especially when you are trying to gain the muscle strength and muscle mass, is to continuously push yourself. You don't want to get too comfortable. My 8th goal for you guys is to just be consistent. You want to be consistent in the gym. You want to be consistent with your healthy eating. You don't have to go all or nothing and cut out all processed, unhealthy foods or anything. Just be consistent in what you are eating. Be consistent with going to the gym. If you want to work lower body twice a week and then upper body twice a week, make sure you're sticking to that. Cardio every once in a while, you know. Just stay consistent. Stay consistent with your weigh-ins. You know, it's the hardest thing to do is break old habits and start new ones. I say it all the time. Just, you have to stay consistent because that's the only way that you guys are going to adapt and or change your body. My 9th tip is kind of related to the gym, but kind of not. Don't fall into fad diets, guys. Whether it's intermittent fasting, keto, paleo, you know, don't fall into those. There are no quick fixes to anything. If it's a quick fix because of all the instant gratification, it's probably not going to be substantial to you guys. Your body needs carbs. Athena, you can't touch that baby. Your body needs carbs to survive on fuel. You cannot go and lift weights and have a good actual workout lifting weights with an empty stomach. I promise you, you will end up hurting yourself. You might see a big drop in weight first with these fad diets, and that's primarily because they're cutting carbs, which is also pulling water out of your body, so you're therefore being dehydrated with a lot of this stuff, guys. So just please stay away from the fad diets, especially because the New Year's coming up. They're going to be popping up like crazy, guys. Seek help. I know it's like the worst thing in the world to hire a nutritionist, hire a personal trainer, but trust me, get someone. My very last tip, guys, is don't go to the gym if you're sick. I just actually made an Instagram story about this, and I really kind of messed up with this too. I was always told, you know, if it's from your throat up, go to the gym. Or you can go to the gym, just don't push yourself too hard. Well, I did that yesterday. I did what I thought was fairly light workout for my legs, and then like throughout the day I developed a cough, and today I woke up and my throat is really raw, really sore. I'm still coughing, you know. And I tried going to the gym today because it's still like right here. It's not quite down my chest yet, but I couldn't even finish my workout. So the best thing to do is, if you are sick, if you are hurt, if you feel like you're being too overworked, stay home and rest. Your body will thank you. Alright guys, so those are my top 10 tips for any gym goers, any New Year's resolutioners, anybody who wants to start getting into the gym. Of course, if you ask the next bodybuilder, next gym rat, they're all going to have different tips and everything. So just kind of keep an open mind. If anybody has any tips, tricks, questions, comments, anything, feel free to add them down below. Let me know what you guys thought about this video, if you guys actually enjoyed it, and if you have any other video suggestions that are upcoming, let me know. And I will see you guys next week for another vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the little notification bell so that way you guys know whenever a new video uploads. And again, I will see you guys next week. Each other's high.